Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! Hello, welcome to Music and Stuff. I'm Rob Lewis, and it's getting near Christmas, isn't it? Have you got your present? I've even got my tree up. So, as it's near Christmas, it's time to do a pointless review, and I think it's going to be the Christmas movie Die Hard. What? Well, what's that you say? Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie? Of course it is. It's set on Christmas Eve. Let's ask the film star Bruce Willis whether it's a Christmas movie or not.
Now, please listen very carefully. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. It's a goddamn Bruce Willis movie.
Okay, what's he know? He didn't write it, he's only an actor. So, okay. It was set on Christmas Eve. Apparently that doesn't make it a Christmas movie. I believe Santa Claus the movie spends a vast amount of the time in the summer, doesn't it? But that's a Christmas movie. So, Die Hard was released on July the 12th, 1988. What? Yeah, July. Yeah, okay. So, it was released in July. That doesn't mean it's not a Christmas movie. Miracle on 34th Street was released in May. Fact. Look it up.
What absolute twaddle.
So, as I was saying, released on the 12th of July 1988, written by Jeb Stewart and Stephen E. D'Souza, and directed by John McClane, produced by Joel Silver and Lawrence Gordon, starring Bruce Willis, Alan Rickman, Alexander Godunov, Bodhi Bedelia, Reginald VelJohnson, William Atherton, Paul Gleason, Deborah White, Al Young, Wilhelm von Homburg, and Robert Davi, among many others. Have you noticed some of the things there? There's connections here. Have you noticed that? There's connections. So, you've got Reginald VelJohnson and William Atherton were both in Ghostbusters. Wilhelm von Homburg was in Ghostbusters too. Robert Davi was in the Goonies. I don't really know where I'm going with this, but I'm going somewhere with it. All these great movies are all sort of intertwined. Is there a Back to the Future link there somewhere? There has to be some link to Back to the Future. Al Leong, of course, was Genghis Khan in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. All these classic things. We just have to find a connection to Back to the Future. If you know of a connection to Back to the Future with Die Hard, pop it in the comments. That'll be great. Oh, someone wants to say hello. Hello, Holiday Rob here from Croatia. Just want to let you know, if you're enjoying this video, thanks very much for watching. But don't forget to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and of course the alarm notification bell so you know when my videos are coming out. And yeah, if you're interested, I've got social network stuff, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, not Twitter though. And I've also got a Patreon, so you can find me there. It's in the description. Links for everything's in the description. And yeah, I'm going to hand you back again, because otherwise Studio Rob gets frustrated. Oh, that holiday in Croatia seems so far away now. So yeah, Bruce Willis is John McClane, who goes to spend Christmas with his estranged wife, Holly. But beforehand, he's invited to the Christmas party at Nakatomi Plaza. It's Christmas Eve, but he wants to freshen up, so he's in the bathroom. As he's doing that, a whole gang of terrorists, led by Alan Rickman, break in and take over the place. lots of explosions and fights and gunshots. Later, John McClane is the spanner in the works, the fly in the ointment, and is trying to bring down the gang of terrorists. This is Alan Rickman's first major movie film role, and my God does he play it well. Superb actor Alan Rickman, sadly lost. My brother told me once that he went to I think it was a Kevin Smith Q&A somewhere in London, and he was sat right behind Alan Rickman, so that's pretty cool. Still need a connection to Back to the Future. Alexander Gudimov plays one of the brothers, the German brothers, Karl, who was actually a ballet dancer before turning to acting. Bonnie Bedelia plays McClane's wife, Holly. Reginald Vell Johnson plays Al, and absolutely nails it as the cop Al. Roy, Roy is McClane's alter ego for some of the film. I'm not going to go to plot points and all that sort of stuff. You can watch the movie. You've probably seen it already. Is it a Christmas movie though? Of course it is. Wilhelm von Homburg plays James. James, I mean, the guy is clearly German or Austrian, but why James? And he does play Vigo the Carpathian in Ghostbusters. Al Leong, of course, as Genghis Khan in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and he's the man who eats the Nestle Crunch bars in Die Hard. William Atherton, of course, plays 80s arsehole very well. Richard Thornburg, he did like playing the 80s arsehole. He got good at it. He obviously plays an 80s arsehole in Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters Frozen Empire as well. The same character. Walter Peck. Dickless. We're not talking about Ghostbusters, we're here to talk about Die Hard. Devereaux White as Argyle, the limo driver who steals the show with his Christmas music by the Beastie Boys. So, I don't know, Die Hard is one of my all-time favourite movies. It was Bruce Willis's first movie, not his first movie, sorry, his first action role, and many people found that hilarious. They thought, Bruce Willis, he's famous for doing Moonlighting, you know, the Blue Moon Detective Agency, where he was David Addison to Sybil Shepherd's Maddie Hayes. And of course he was a wisecracking detective in that, private detective. And then he did the movie Blind Date with Kim Basinger. So of course he hadn't done an action role before. So he was laughed at and people thought it was a joke. But not only did he do well as John McClane in the action role, he kind of rewrote what an action movie is, and that's what he became known for. He did tons of them, as well as, you know, the 4 Die Hard sequels, of course. He did many other things: Striking Distance, Armageddon, The Last Boy Scout, so many of them. So Bruce Willis, again, another one of my sort of acting heroes, and music as well. Great singer, songwriter, and harmonica player. I'm kind of waffling here. I haven't got any script or anything written down here, but it's Christmas, so it's Die Hard time. And of course, you might be sat there thinking, well, Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie. But it doesn't matter. I always watch it at Christmas. You watch it when you want. I watch it at Christmas. To me, it's a Christmas movie, and that's what matters. To me, it is. And what defines a Christmas movie? What are the rules to be a Christmas movie? Because I would show me this list of rules, and I'll let's have a look. Let's have a look, shall we? What are the rules for being a Christmas movie? A Christmas movie needs to be set during the holiday season. Yep, Thanksgiving to New Year's, with the plot dependent on Christmas, featuring festive, well, it wouldn't happen if it wasn't a Christmas Eve party, featuring festive decor. Yes, there's Christmas trees everywhere. Music, yes, there's plenty of Christmas music, jingle bells, and a big heart moment where characters find hope or change, often involving family reconciliation. Spoiler alert, John gets back with his wife. Al overcomes his fear of picking up a gun, though the exact rules spark debate, with some focusing on atmosphere, lights and snow, and others on the central role of the holiday in driving the action, like in Die Hard or Home Alone. Now, this is an argument I've been making for years. Going by that list of that set of criteria, Die Hard is absolutely a Christmas movie. Now, Home Alone is just Die Hard for kids. Yet no one questions Home Alone's validity as a Christmas movie. It is just Die Hard for kids. It's a kids' version of Die Hard. You can't say Home Alone is a Christmas movie, but Die Hard isn't. I win. There you go. Bruce Willis, you're wrong. I don't know what else to say, but yeah, it's one of my all-time favourite movies. It's one of the only kind of action movies that isn't far-fetched. The later ones are definitely far-fetched, but this first one, you can kind of imagine it's almost, it could have happened. It's not over the top, you know, people do get hurt, the protagonist gets hurt, and it could actually happen. 10 out of 10, I think. Absolutely classic movie. And it's getting on for 40 years old now. Jesus. Makes me feel old. So I think I'm going to do, I don't know, should I do a Die Hard 2 review next Christmas? I think so. How can the same shit happen to the same guy twice? Yeah, let's do that next Christmas. I'll work out some other stuff to do before Christmas. Well, thanks very, very, very much for watching. Let me let me know again what you think of Die Hard being a Christmas movie in the comments. State your reasons. Be nice. Play fair. We haven't got to be nasty to each other. Okay? And I'll see you in the next one. Very Merry Christmas. Catch you later, Bill and Ted.
So a yippee-ki-yay to all of you motherfuckers. Good night!
Don't forget to subscribe. Have a Merry Christmas.